Hey YouTube, what's going on? I'm back again with yet another video. And I just got home and I'm so happy that I'm home because it's warm and cozy in here and it's freezing outside. So I'm just happy to be home in my room enjoying the nice warmthness. But I be having a lot of stuff that I be wanting to talk about on here. And I don't really never... The hell is that? They got a whole bunch of lint on it. And a lot of times I want to come on here and express my feelings, but I be so in my feelings that I don't even want to make a video. That's how bad I be in my feelings, because I still be reflecting on some of the stuff that I've been through in the past. I be reflecting back on people hurting me, and I mainly be reflecting on all the times I've been hurt by men. And I'm not talking about relationships, because I haven't been in a serious relationship with a man before ever. But, you know, I have gone through a lot of hurtful situations dealing with men. And a lot of times I just think that, you know, a lot of times I just think that black men aren't nice people, you know what I'm saying? I just haven't had, and I hate to say that because my father is a black man. He's a loving father. He spoils the hell out of me, but he's a dime in a dozen, you know what I'm saying? He's from another planet. But I haven't had good experiences dealing with black men. And I've been hurt a lot in the past. And like I said, I'm not necessarily talking about relationships, you know what I'm saying? Because I haven't been in relationships with men. Number one, I really don't find them sexually attractive. And number two is, you know, I've never really actually been their type neither. So I guess it goes both ways, you know what I'm saying? I've had men pursue me, but that was, no, to be truthfully honest, the only time I really get pursued by black men is when, like, I'm in an outing where, you know, the men are trying to get to know the women because they want to take them out. Like, say, like, if I went to a club or something like that, that's when men would try to talk to me because they want sex or easy sex or whatever. But other than that, you know, I haven't had, you know, good experiences dealing with black men. But I'm not saying that I'm bitter towards black men, because I'm not bitter towards black men. And I don't necessarily feel no type of way towards them or anything like that. But do I see myself being in a relationship with one? No. I just don't feel men like that, you know what I'm saying? They don't have the ability to love and to be affectionate, you know, like women do, you know what I'm saying? And I can't take my feelings or my emotions, you know, I can't separate myself from my feelings and my emotions, because I'm going to always be an emotional person, because not just me being a woman, you know, I'm a woman at the end of the day. So to sit here and try to act hard and I'm just on some I don't give a fuck type of shit and, you know, just be cold-hearted to people, that's just not me, you know what I'm saying? I got a big heart and stuff like that, and I don't do people, I'm not going to do people how they did me, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know, I'm blessed at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So I choose not to do people how they did me. And recently I just logged back onto this, you know, dating site or whatever. And, you know, with men, you know, of course you're always going to have men in your mailbox, because men are thirsty, you know, and it really doesn't mean nothing to me. Male attention doesn't really mean nothing to me, because, you know, it's fleeting, you know what I'm saying? It's not genuine. I know you just don't want to, you're only talking to me because you obviously just want to sleep with me, and I'm not that kind of girl. And I don't care how much money you got, I don't care what kind of car you're driving, I cannot be bought. I mean, it's nice, to have a man spend money on you, but I'm not going to sleep with you. Don't think you're going to get something out of me just because you spent money on me. And I have men that wanted to take me on a date, and I'm just not into it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not into it. And I realize, men don't bring me happiness. You know what I'm saying? They don't. I don't really enjoy their company. I don't like having sex with them. I feel like I'm ruined from the very first time I lost my virginity. That's when I felt like I was ruined. You know what I'm saying? Because I had such low self-esteem that I allowed a man to stick his dirty penis inside of me unprotected. And I still feel like I haven't been the same way since then. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like sex is very sacred when it comes to women, and I feel like our vaginas are very sensitive. It's very our vaginas are very sensitive. Of what goes in it. And if you allow an unclean, dirty person to enter you, I feel like it not could only mess you up, health wise, but it can mess you up spiritually. You know what I'm saying? You allow their demons into you, especially if that man is not a good person and he doesn't have no respect for women. You sleep with somebody like that. I started to take on his personality. You know what I'm saying? Because I had sex with this man, and it started to really change me, to change who I was as a person. And I really do believe in, the spiritual side of things. You know what I'm saying? If you allow a man, a bad man, to sleep with you that doesn't care for you, you take on his demons. And it was starting to affect me really emotionally. And from then on, I've just been scarred from men. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing to do with them. It's nothing they can do for me. They can't make me happy. They can't please me sexually. No amount of money they give me is going to make me happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not happy being with men. You know what I'm saying? They disgust me. Sorry about that, but a lot of times they just creep me out. They disgust me, and I just don't like them. Particularly, black men. You know what I'm saying? I've been through some really grimy situations dealing with black men, and not even just dealing with dating and relationships, but even the men in my family have violated me. You know what I'm saying? They have um disrespect disrespected disrespected me. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't see, a lot of times I just don't see black men as being good people. You know what I'm saying? um and a lot of times you just have to wonder, you know I don't even trust when a man is being nice to me. You know what I'm saying? I just don't, because I know that their motives are not genuine. You know what I'm saying? Their motives are not genuine. They're not just being nice. Black men are never being nice to you just to be nice. It's because they're trying to use you for something, or they want something from you. So, I just don't deal with men. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I do, I try to build myself up. I try not to dwell in my problems. I try not to dwell in the things that hurt me. You know what I'm saying? I try to do the things that, uplift me and better me as a person. And that's what a lot of black women have to start doing. You can't you can't live your life, trying to be validated by these men out here, because majority of them just don't care. You know what I'm saying? They just want that one thing from you, but they do not care about women. You know what I'm saying? They hate women. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying there's not some good men out there. There's some good men out there, but there's just not enough of them. You know what I'm saying? So I just choose not to deal with them. I don't want to date with them. I don't want to date them. I don't want to go on a date with them. I just don't. I don't like them at all. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to make this a super long video. I just came on here to try to express my feelings, of some of the things that I go through. And I believe that, black women have some of the hardest lives out here. And a lot of times, we're just taught to suck it up and not feel a certain type of way, so we're taught to be strong, be independent, and, don't let things get to you. But that's just, it's impossible. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. That's just not the type of person I am. I'm a highly sensitive, emotional person, and I try to keep myself from crying a lot of times. 'Cause a lot of times I cry myself to sleep. I cry to myself because I don't really have nobody else to turn to, and I can't turn to family members because they have their own problems and stuff like that. And black people are taught to not talk about their feelings, especially the women. You know what I'm saying? Black women are practically raised to be men, to be just like men. So they don't treat us like we're women. So that's just what I wanted to say.